In this session, we're going to talk about tools for template design for those of you who use Windows. The first thing is the browser. And there really is no contest here. You need to get Firefox. Microsoft Internet Explorer just doesn't offer as much help when we're designing our templates. I want to encourage you to go ahead and get Firefox, and then when you do, download the following add-ons: Firebug, Measurit, Color Picker, and Web Developer Toolbar. FileZilla is optional as an FTP client. Firebug is a great little tool that allows you to see the underlying HTML, CSS, all in one place, and then play with it so you can try out different things without actually editing your CSS file. Once we get into template design, this is going to be really important. Measurit is just what it sounds like. It's a little ruler that allows you to measure pixel by pixel how big or how wide you need something. Color Picker allows you to determine the web color of any color on your screen. And Web Developer Toolbar gives you just a ton of options that we're going to look at later. Really, again, no contest here. Get Firefox. When it comes to graphic design, Photoshop rules. And at the time of this recording, CS5 had just been announced. So Photoshop CS5 is pretty much the de facto tool for those people who are serious about designing images, web pages, and advanced graphics. It is expensive, but it does just about everything except wash your dishes. It is cross-platform, so if you are sharing with a Mac user, you can send files back and forth and they are completely transferable. It's $6.99 for a standalone version, or if you already own a version of CS to CS4, CS5 will cost you $199 for an upgrade. On its own, that's not a bad deal. The Web Developers version is much more expensive, but it also gives you a lot more. For those of you who are on a slightly less expensive budget, GIMP 2.6 is an open source tool. It's free. It does almost everything Photoshop does. It also is cross-platform. And did I mention it's free? GIMP has gotten a great amount of excellent coverage over the years, including this article from Smashing Magazine in 2009 about how to help you make it into a Photoshop replacement. For many people doing web development and graphic design these days, GIMP does fit the bill if you can't get Photoshop. For textual template design, Crimson Editor is a good editor and it's free. You can download it from the link below in the session notes. It too is free. What Crimson Editor does for you, like so many other great HTML editors, it color codes your code so PHP, JavaScript, and HTML look different, and you can easily tell the two apart. For File Transfer Protocol, or FTP, when you need to upload changes to your template, FileZilla, which is another add-on for Firefox, is a great idea. You can get that from the link below in the session notes as well. It basically installs into your Firefox browser, and you can upload and download files and then edit them in Crimson Editor. But let's say you want the entire package, graphical template design, and you really don't want to have to type a lot. Well, the new Dreamweaver in CS5 is a fantastic option. A standalone version is $399, or you can upgrade for $199. And as I mentioned earlier, the CS5 Web Premium is $1,800, but if you own anything from CS to CS4, you can upgrade for $600. The advantage to this is now Dreamweaver 5 supports Joomla templating. So when you create a template in Dreamweaver using your sliced up Photoshop file, it will create all of the code that you need for a Joomla template. And this is a fantastic progression for Dreamweaver, recognizing content management support. So, what are my recommendations? Well, if you have an unlimited budget, go for Adobe Web Premium. At $1,800 or $600 for the upgrade, you get Dreamweaver, Flash, Photoshop Extended, Illustrator, Acrobat, Fireworks, and lots more. You can get the information at the link there on the screen. It is the ultimate for designing your templates. From graphics to templating to delivery, it has it all. If you're on a lower budget or no budget, GIMP is free, Crimson Editor is free, FileZilla is free. There are a number of inexpensive text editors for Windows, but Crimson Editor does the job for you. Well, I hope that's helped. All of the links for all of the software that you need are in the session notes below this video. Before you go to the next video, make sure you've downloaded and installed all of those things so we can continue on with the next session.